Behavior has announced what changes are coming to the PTB in the next chapter, so let's go ahead and talk about it. But first, we also got the teaser already, which is something I didn't expect, and I think everyone's sources were correct, because, my lord, I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you right now. Now, all the people who aren't in the know are probably going to think the Beholder is the killer. And sure, that could be a thing. I think that'd be kind of interesting, but really weird, and I don't know how that would work. That'd be like having a Sadako that's a big fucking orb in the sky. Like, what the fuck? But Vecna is coming. Oh my gosh, I was actually surprised. I didn't know how much faith I should be putting into these rumors, because who knows, like, yeah, they had a lot of fucking right stuff going on, but having this be true is insane. This is the biggest chance for us to have a non-human survivor. You have no idea how bad I want that. That is insane. This could be a very powerful, awesome thing. I am so excited for this. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the patch. Alright, let's go into the first of it. They are doing a medium up to the good guy, and I think it's a bad change. I do think Scamper had some issues, but gosh, this is gonna make it so bad to play as the good guy, it's not even funny. Change. Decreased Hidey-Ho cooldown to 12 seconds was 18, so they cut it by a quarter. Cool, whatever. Change. Chucky can now only scamper while performing a slice of dice attack. That's awful. Also, they don't even say if you can scamper window. I mean, you don't, it doesn't matter, whatever, cool. But, it's, he is too slow of a killer. This is gonna feel so bad, because now people are just gonna pre-drop all the pallets, and you'll never be able to use your power. You get to go around the pallet slow. It's gonna be awful. It'll be like going against a Clown or a Nemi early game. Well, Nemi early game, Clown always, whatever. Pre-dropping pallets is one of the most boring counterplays to killers, and they just gave it to a killer who literally can't do anything about it now. Like, at least these other killers have potential options to make it better. The good guy's power does not help in this chase. It's gonna be a bad time. I think this is an awful change. They need to do something that makes us feel better. This is not. Decrease the time it takes to scamper to 1.3 seconds from 1.4. Yep, very impactful change. We're gonna feel that. This is so bad. Awful change. I do agree that Scamper was very unfun to go against and was very strong, but completely changing how it works is so bad. They needed to do something else. I just don't know what. I'm not too privy on what the best option could have been. I personally don't like going against Chucky's that Scamper. So, of course, that's a great thing for me, but also I know that there's people who play Chucky, and this is totally a huge nerf to him. Now, a good change through the Cannibal. Look at this. We were weighed in, baby. Change. Increased chainstop sweep duration to 2.5 was 2. Increased chainstop sweep movement speed to 5.35 instead of 5.29. Really not the biggest change of speed, but we'll feel it. Decreased collision detection size to help navigate tight spaces. Now, the thing with that, that's also going to make it easier to crouch tech him on the sides. So that's one thing we got to keep in mind, because that means his cone is tighter. So he's going to be actually easier to spin and do other things than he was previously. Some people were lucky and able to spin him before, but this will make it easier. So keep that in mind. This does feel good overall, but that also is a minor nerf depending on the situation. Decreased base tantrum to 3 seconds was 5. Awesome, cool, good change. Does not punish newer players from playing him. And then several add-ons have been adjusted accordingly. Cool, whatever. Pretty good. Cannibal had a really good change for this patch. Hopefully this goes live. I don't think there's going to be any issues of people thinking it's overpowered. I hope. Oh my goodness. Slinger. These are basically just quality of life, but they're really nice. Decrease the stun time when Survivor breaks free to 2.7 seconds was 3. Just a nice little, oh hey, this doesn't take as long. It's not... 0.3 seconds is really not that much time, but it makes it feel a little less punishing. Increased reel speed to 2.76 from 2.6. Again, it's fine. It's a minor buff. Basically, all slingers are just minor. Increased movement speed while reloading to 3.08 instead of 2.6. So he's running a little bit faster when he's reloading. So it makes the add-ons that reload faster not as necessary. I think there's still such a good add-on on him, so I don't know. I think these are good changes. We'll see how it feels going forward. Mastermind. Amazing, amazing nerfs that we needed for a long time. Not saying the Mastermind's overpowered, but this makes the tunneling aspect of his kit much less prevalent. Change. Decreased hindered penalty from infection to 4%. This is a massive nerf. This is affecting the whole game as a whole, not just people you're tunneling, but this will make it feel a lot better. Gosh, 4% instead of 8. That is insane. Cut in half. You were slowed down by half as much. Change. Infection is now reduced to 1% when hooked. Not 50. Look at that. No more tunneling benefits. It'll take forever for him to be able to tunnel you and get any value, and the value is even less now that it's 4%. Very good change. Tunneling with the Mastermind will not be the main gameplay anymore for a lot of these Weskers who are not confident in their skill of the killer. Because the killer is very high tier without these changes, and still are. This just stops one specific playstyle that was not good for the game. Cool. Awesome. Love it. Blight got nerfed again. Okay. Compound 33, turn rate duration was down to 11% instead of 33. Cool, whatever. Blight tag now increases rush token speed by 10%, was 20. Cool. Nice. Whatever. Cool. I don't even know where Blight's at this point because the hug texts are gone, so I don't even know if that's a problem. Alright, they increased toolbox sabotage speed across most variants. Okay, so sabos are going to be more prevalent. Increased effects of sabotage related add-ons. Cool, whatever. I really don't care about toolboxes because usually when they go to Sabo, you have another one 5 feet away. You just 180 and go to that one. It's whatever. Cool. Deadlock. Decreased block duration to 25 seconds was 35 seconds. Not super impactful, but it can be felt, I guess, in certain situations. Cool. I think it's a minor change. Of course, that's what they call it, so totally fine with me. Backround player. Now, here's the thing. I'm a killer main, and I had no problem with this perk. I thought it was fucking hilarious. And it was really fun to use when I played Survivor. I'm not even good with using it for flashbangs or flashlights. I think it was just so fun to go at 200%. That was amazing. It was funny. Decreased movement speed to 150. Sag. But they did decrease the exhaustion duration to 30, 25, 20. So 20 seconds for exhaustion is insane. Now, here's the thing. With that means people are going to be going for more saves, which could be annoying. I can agree that flashbangs are obviously the more powerful version of the background player plan, and that they can be a little annoying because you can't dodge those. You can dodge flashlight beamers pretty well, but definitely not bangs. So hopefully there's something to either address this in some way for those who might be affected. I don't think it's that big a deal to me, but we'll have to wait and see. Grimman base went to 12 seconds for a block instead of 15. Cool, not a big deal. Again, it's really not that important for the first 4. So cool, whatever. Decisive Strike went to 4. Fucking stupid change. Why? What's the point of this? This doesn't do anything. There's changing it by 1 second has no effect on the gameplay. It's so minimal. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but like now again, this is a minor buff to S tier killers, and then fucking doesn't affect the worst killers. Cool. This was whatever. Not just pointless. Pop goes the Weasel. Decreased regression effect to 20% was 30, so it's back to bad pop. We'll see how many people actually run it. I don't care. I don't run pop. Feels bad to those who do. I get it. Buckle up. Removed the endurance. So FTP buckle up is finally gone. It was a problematic combo, but it did not really matter to me that much because it wasn't used that often. Now it gives them a sprint at 150% movement speed for 5 seconds, and it doesn't cause exhaustion. So it can be comboed with sprint burst, and you could be running really fucking fast. But overall, it's cool, whatever. I think this is nice because we have Soul Guard who already does this. So I think now people will actually run Soul Guard instead, which I miss. I love that perk so much. But, here we are. Buckle up finally got the nerf that it needed, but whatever. Next, moving on. Scourge Hook Pain Res. They decreased it to 20. Cool, 20%, whatever. It's not a quarter of the gen anymore. Still, I don't know. Feels weird. They've nerfed a lot of the slowdown, and I don't know if we've got enough counteraction for the other stuff to make it feel fine. I don't know where the kill rates are currently at to suggest that we need to decrease all the slowdown. We'll have to wait and see. They just buffed the living fuck out of weaving spiders. They changed to 60 seconds instead of 120. That's actually huge, and it regresses at 1 charge a second instead of 20. So realistically, it's a much easier thing to complete, So we're going to have to be a little more worried about this perk for at least short term. We'll see what happens. Decimated Borgo is not the ugliest thing in the world anymore. It's now dark and drab, as it should have been. Thank you. No more red, ugly ass tint. Awesome change. We have new item previews. Cool, whatever. Don't care. Things look a little better. Awesome. But that is the changes coming with the patch. We do not know what this Vecna will have in the game yet, but we shall wait and see. If you guys liked, please hit that like button. Consider leaving a subscribe as well. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.